Research, I think, is usually the first place to start for any kind of a setback that you have. Of course, we live in an age now where you can find nearly anything that you may have run into as a problem online, and whether
Hmm.
that's YouTube, whether that's just Googling in general, and follow what processes people have. And then there's also kind of a trial and error. I'll steal a phrase that gets used a lot in my day job, which is fail fast, right? So don't sit around and keep planning or thinking there's going to be some more ideal moment to complete something. Try what you think a solution is going to be. If it doesn't work, learn from it. So if you keep making the same mistake, well, you've got a different problem, right? But hopefully if you learn from it and improve, you can move forward. And then wrapping that all together, I think, is just continuing to build new skills as far as a setback is concerned. Probably my most prevalent example of that is starting in the business world in operations. You don't tend to have a lot of resources for technical analytics and people that can do that work for you. So eventually I just started asking the technical people if I could have copies of certain databases that we were using for reporting or things like that, and just play around with it. And then once I was able to figure that out, hey, great, I've got a new skill. And eventually I actually moved more towards that side of the business. And frankly, because that's a very specific skill from a salary standpoint, those jobs tend to pay more money. So, it had that benefit as well while I'm just building additional skills and additional skills. And then finally, I think it's also worth remembering the successes you've had just from a mindset standpoint. When you face a setback and you're in the middle of it where it seems like you're not going to figure it out. I mentioned home improvement, I think, is a great example of that. You rip out a floor or something like that and like, oh my God, what did I do? I'm going to need somebody to come in. Well, remember that you solved problems before, and you'll be able to do it again. Trust your process for uh, tackling a problem and getting on the other side of it.